What's up, YouTube? It's your boy JB, and I'm here today with the review for Love and Hip Hop New York Season 10. I believe this is episode 10, titled Lingerie Goes Left. You guys, I'm sorry this video is late, but we're here now. As Candy and Riley say, better late than never. It's what they say. But let's move on, you guys. Let's go ahead and just jump into the video. All right, you guys. So this episode, so the episode started out with Jonathan. He was with his nephew Derek, who has, I didn't really take down what his nephew has, but I know it's something that affects his joints and how he moves. And he was telling them that doctors in the States, they want to amputate his legs, and that's not something that Jonathan necessarily wants because he's a kid. And why would you don't want to subject the kids to that, which I understand that part. But he's since Derek is such has such presence on social media, a doctor in Spain reached out to them and he said he can do the surgery that doesn't involve amputating his legs, but it's going to cost him $160,000. And unfortunately, Jonathan does not have $160,000 because Jonathan did what? When he was younger, I'm assuming, when he first came into money, he did drugs and he drank his money away. So I'm like, wait a minute, so you don't get paid anything from Love and Hip? But he might not get paid as much as people in the credit get paid. So, but still, like, never mind. I'm not even going to go there. I am not going to go there. So then we also did see in this episode, Jonathan met up with Chrissy and he met up with Kimbella, and he was meeting up with those two, basically to try to clear the air about the whole situation between Kimbella, Yandy, and Chrissy. That didn't work. And he also tells them that, Yandy came up with an idea for his nephew to have a jump-a-thon, and he would absolutely love it if both of those ladies came. They did talk about the whole situation with Yandy. I don't care to rehash it because I'm really kind of over this shit with Yandy. Did Yandy need to read that that blog post about Chrissy and Jim? No, she did not. She could have handed it to Jonathan. But even if she just read it, she didn't have to make that comment that she made about, coincidentally, this is, around the time that I stopped managing him. That was really what she did not have to do. She could have just read it. She was like, oh my God, that's fucked up. I hate to see that. I hate to read this. I hate to, hate anything about this. But she didn't. So Chrissy's like, she doesn't know she wants to come because, Yandy's going to be there. She might just slide, give Jonathan some money. I'm like, girl, you going to really let Yandy bother you that much? Like, I just want to let a person know that they have that much power over me to not have me come to an event. Now, we did see that Kimbella went to the jump-a-thon. And, we also saw that Jonathan has cleared, told Yandy and Sin they did clear the air with Chrissy and Kim, and he invited both of them there. And then out of nowhere, we see a blast from the past. Samaya Reese is back. And we also saw Jen thirsty ass. I'm like, oh, God, why is Jen here? Like, can we get rid of her? And then also, Jonathan wanted Kimbella and Yandy to talk. Neither one of them are on the same page about talking. Fine, cool, whatever. You know what? We're going to go ahead and knock this one out the way, too. So we saw the Messy crew, including, Samaya, and I'm actually going to include Jen a part of the Messy crew, too, because I don't know what her purpose is. But they had a slumber party. Everyone's there. It's Jonathan, it's Kimbella, it's Samaya, it's Jen, and it's Sin and Yandy. Why he did that, do not know, because it went completely left. Because they played a game of Truth or Dare. Somebody dared him to suck Samaya's titties. Now, he did give her a little water gun of titties. He said, which one? We're not going there. So then, he was like, what, Samaya, maybe you should do a truth. So she asked, Kimbella said, I'm not in this game. So then she looks to Yandy. She asked Yandy, does she have any issues with anyone in the room? Obviously, she does. Kimbella. And then, they talk about that, the fight, how, Yandy said some stuff to Jonathan, which they played that back. I'm over Yandy and Kimbella at this point. Like, I think that they're feud with each other. I still don't understand it because what I don't understand is the fact that Kimbella says she's not Yandy's friend, but yet and still, Yandy was in your wedding last year. Like, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. If I'm not friends with somebody, you're not going to be in the most happiest, joyous day of my life. Like, no, that's stupid. But, they argue with each other. They go back and forth. They throw shit at each other. They try to fight. Well, technically, they didn't try to fight because the Crazy 88 shout out to my girl Roxanne for that one. The Crazy 88s were there. So, nothing was going to happen. But let's move on, you guys. Alright, so next you guys, we see Yandy. So Yandy has met up, actually we saw Olivia first. Then we saw that Yandy met up with her. They catch each other up on what's going on with each other. We all know that Olivia got engaged last year. They talk about rubbing pennies. Olivia is, she's talking about how she's not cool with him because he stole $117,000 from her. Yandy don't feel that way. Then they talk about the fact that Kimbella and Yandy are not friends anymore. And how it was coincidental that basically she's cool with Chrissy to spite Yandy, which we can all kind of agree that that doesn't. I mean, it is what it seems like it is. That budding friendship, mostly on Kimbella, I would say, is to spite Yandy, or it could be vice versa. It could be both ways, but I more so think it's on Kimbella, cause yeah, whatever. But Yandy, now let's go back to Yandy. She stood up for rubbing pennies when Olivia said he stole $117,000 from her. She said maybe it was a business. She said no, it wasn't business because I heard from everybody that he pocketed it. Okay, if you say so. So then we see rubbing pennies. He's going to meet with his bookkeeper. Who is his bookkeeper? None other than his mama Jewel. So he's telling her he saw Olivia, and that she says that he owes her money. And she was like, you owe her money. She owes you money for all those bookings that y'all did, places y'all went, da-da-da-da-da. She never paid for anything. I'm like, oh. So we're going to play this whole role that Olivia was just, I guess, broke. Okay. If this is the narrative that we're going to go with, let's run along with that shit. And, Jewel was like, then she went to work for Mr. Potato Head, a.k.a. Cisco. So you might want to sit down and have a conversation with him. I'm just like, we going to get a blast from the past. We got a lot of blasts from the past in this episode. Because we saw rubbing pennies, and he met up with Dirty Feet Pete and Mr. Potato Head. So, he tells, he's talking to Dirty Pete Feet about what he saw, what he heard from Olivia. So then Mr. Potato Head joins the conversation. And, he tells rubbing pennies that he did not say that. And then Rubbin Pennies got upset because he knows that Miss Potato Head took Olivia to a the publishing department at Universal. I'm like, what's so bad about that? I was thoroughly confused about that situation. What's wrong with that? Can somebody explain to me what's wrong with him taking her to the publishing department at Universal? I didn't understand that. None of that whole conversation. Them just, and it was really most of Rubbin Pennies just getting loud. I'm like, I don't understand what this conversation is about. Like, somebody please make this shit make sense to me because I don't understand it at all. But now here's the question, because they bleeped out something when because again, Mr. Potato Head said that Olivia is not telling the truth, and he's more than happy to sit down with Olivia and Rubbin Pennies. Now, did he call her? They bleeped out what he called her. He called her something. Did he call her a motherfucker? Did he call her a bitch? Or did he call her a nigga? I don't know what Rubbin Pennies called Olivia. I don't know what he called her because they bleeped it out, and I rewinded that so many times that I did not ever catch what he called her. Like, I just could never grasp what he was calling her. But whatever it was something that they definitely needed to bleep out. Let's move on, you guys. So, you guys, we got one more blast from the past, and that blast from the past is Mama Jones, Jim Jones' mama, Nancy. I'm a psychotic bitch, 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 bitch. When she spelled psychotic and that shit said physicotic, I will never in my life get over that. So, Jim says that, he doesn't know if she's doing music anymore because she hasn't come in him with any bars lately. But, you know, he said, unfortunately, her house did burn down. And that is really sad that her house burned down and they had to just knock it down, that there was nothing that could be saved from her house, which that really is sad. She's been living in a hotel. He also lets us know that, you know, she has a new interior decorator with this house that she doesn't know who it is, and it's Chrissy. Um, and we also find out that she's doing, I guess, like a podcast or something. It's called Cheers to Harlem. She looks really good. I know she got her top row of teeth done, but I didn't see if she got her bottom row of teeth done. No shade there, but you know, shout out to Nancy though, for real, for real. So then to close out the episode, we see Jim and we see Chrissy. You know, he's talking. She asked him when he's gonna do the walkthrough. He asked her if it's okay if he tells his mama that she did the house. She says cool. The producers ask her what is the relationship between she and Nancy at this point. She says there is no relationship. She's not happy for us. I don't have any communication with her. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, if that's what you want, I mean, hey, is that another reason why you guys are not getting married? Because you cannot get along with his mother? All right, you guys, that was Love and Hip Hop New York. Let's move on to Love and Hip Hop Miami. So be sure to like this video, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification button so you guys know when I drop anything, share this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.